Maddy, did you have your idiot juice today?
I sure did.
Me too. Alright, let's get into this. Hi everyone, my name is Kelsea.
And my name is Maddy.
And we decided to start this podcast. Idiot Juice!
Yay, idiot juice!
Yay. So, for this episode, we wanted to do some questions that are kind of basic on why we wanted to start, how did we meet, that kind of thing.
Yes, that is what we wanted to do.
Yeah. So, Maddy, would you like to start?
So the first question that we have is, how did we meet? So obviously it's kind of like the question for both of us, but we met in 2017. Is that right?
Yes. I think
Dang, that's so long ago. We met in 2017 at All-Star Cheer. It was, I feel like it was right before choreography, but I know like logically that it wasn't.
Because I joined the day of choreography.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so it was first day of choreo, and we did a little intro circle, and I knew like right away, like right after our first conversation, I was like, we're gonna end up being like best friends. Like I can already tell. And look at us now, 3 years later, starting a podcast.
Of us being stupid.
Of course.
Alright, so the next question we have is, what made us want to start a podcast? So I would say Maddy came to me the other day with the idea of starting a podcast because of how much idiotic energy we give off when we're together or like we talk. And we thought it'd be kind of entertaining for some others to hear it.
That's true. And also, I feel like even if it doesn't get a big following, it would still be nice to have this, especially because Kelsea is 3 years older than me and she's going to college soon and stuff. So I thought it'd be a good way for us to keep in contact once all that happens. Even if like people don't listen to it, it's fine. It can just be for us if it needs to be.
Yeah, so basically what Maddy said, I am a high school senior this year and she is a sophomore.
She's old.
Had to include that every time, don't you? But so we just thought it would be a good idea to start this up. Alright. Maddy.
Okay, next question?
Yes.
Alright, so number 3, we just have about yourself. So I get to be a narcissist for a minute, I guess. So I'm 15. I'm a sophomore in high school. I do All-Star Cheer, which we've already mentioned. I have level 4 tumbling or All-Star Cheer. If you know, you know. I don't really feel like explaining it right now, but if people want us to explain that,
can do it in a different episode.
Put it in the comments. We'll dedicate an episode to All-Star Cheerleading. But yeah. I have a level 4 tumbling, but this year I'm on a senior 2 and a senior 3. So I get to be on a team with Kelsea for her senior year, which was really, really exciting for me, honestly.
So, hobbies outside of cheer, maybe? I don't know.
Outside of cheer, I don't know. I like playing Minecraft. It's a fun game. I want to get Java, but I only have Bedrock right now because I can only play on Xbox, which is kind of sad because Java's better. Fun fact, I'm taking Chinese at school. That's a little fun thing. I don't really know. I don't do too much outside of cheer. I like to write, but I never know what to write.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm trying to teach myself guitar. That's all I got.
Alright, so I guess it's my turn. As she said, All-Star Cheer. I have been in All-Star Cheer since I was in 5th grade. And it's always been like a fun thing for me. I'm 18 years old as of a couple weeks ago.
Grandma.
Stop. And it's just been so much fun being friends with Maddy for the past 3-4 years. She has been one of the closest people I've been close. Words. She was someone I'm definitely close to. I am a very musical person and very like artsy person, so I take a crafts class at my school and I craft and paint when I can and I draw. So that's definitely something I'm into, and I do color guard for my school, and I am also taking a college level ASL class this year. Oh no, I was supposed to, but I'm not. They canceled. But I'm also in choir. Our school has an audition-only choir, and I made it into it this year for my senior year, so that's something I'm in. With my high school experience, I'm just saying it's been a fun ride, especially having Maddy with me along the way. And I've enjoyed myself over the past 3-4 years. Okay, so the next question we have is life goals.
Not a big question at all.
Not really.
So I guess I want to be a forensic criminologist, so I want to help solve crimes and stuff by using like behaviors and psychology to solve those crimes. So I'm not sure where I want to go to college yet. I was looking at some stuff a couple days ago, but I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out when we get there.
I've still got 2 years. I have half a year maybe.
And yeah, I don't know. I guess I just want to have a nice life, a nice little family, and I want to be able to help people, which is like part of the reason I was interested in forensics in the first place, because I can help people get closure, and that's something that would mean a lot to me, to be able to help people like that after something difficult and traumatic, to be able to have closure and understand like what happened or why it happened. So those are my life goals. What about you?
So I am still debating on a lot of things with my life. I definitely want to get my interpreter's license with ASL because that's something I've always been interested in and felt passionate about. So that's something definitely into. I've been debating because I always like working with kids and I just want to help the public and like future generations kind of. So I've been debating between being a nurse or being a teacher. So it's something I definitely have to decide before I graduate, because I have to start applying for colleges and scholarships and all of that jazz. So I definitely want to have a family. I want to have the person that's there for me, supportive. Definitely. Okay, next question.
Alright, so next up we have podcast plans. So obviously. We're really just starting this like for ourselves and for each other to like have something to work on together and stay in contact once someone leaves for college because she's old. But also like if somehow this does get a following, even if it's a small following, we've been talking about getting a Twitch channel and streaming on Twitch, just like a live podcast, so just like kind of chatting with a live audience so we can interact with the chat and interact with each other. Do you want to talk about the sticker thing, or do you want me to talk about it?
Sticker thing. Sticker.
So we were talking about if we do get a following and people do want it, we were talking about making the little logo that's on the screen right now, hopefully, into a sticker that we could sell, like just a little sticker, or we could do things with that logo, so a little bottle with the little doodles of us on it. We were talking about making that into like merch if we ever get to that point, which we'll see, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see. Definitely. Yeah, I like the personalization of it, just because
Me too.
I do digital art, so that was something fun to make and make it all personalized, because when we say idiot juice, that's basically just Crystal Light in the bottle of a buy, like the drink.
Right.
And whenever we're like together, we'll say, "You want some idiot juice?" And like she'll go get the Crystal Light bottles, and we'll just sit in her room and drink them. And we start acting stupid.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where the joke came from. So when I had her draw up a concept, and then I thoroughly executed it, and I feel like I did pretty good with it.
Oh my god, it's so cute. I love it so much.
It definitely took some time, but I am very proud of its outcome.
It looks very nice. So
Definitely.
obviously, like as the podcast grows, if it grows, we could have guests, we could have like friends or something on if that's something people want.
Maybe eventually we'll have sponsors.
Yeah, so those are our plans right now. Obviously, we might make more as we go.
Time goes on.
That's where we are right now.
Okay. Is it your turn?
Sure, I'll go. So next we have something you're looking forward to, because I really just wanted to use this episode to like talk to you guys and like let you get a feel for who we are.
And a feel of the podcast. That's why it's called Take a Sip, because whenever you take a drink of something you're unsure about, you always take a sip before you start taking drinks.
Absolutely. So, what is something that you're looking forward to, Kelsey?
So I'm definitely looking forward to this podcast and how it turns out and every aspect of it. And I've also decided that I wanted to start a small business with a bunch of like craft stuff, art stuff, that kind of thing. Like tie-dye, stuff I can do. And I'm thinking about including a certain vibey simp with all of it. So I'm definitely gonna, once I get that all started and have it going strong, I'm going to have Maddy put it in the description. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Definitely. What about you, Miss Maddy?
Well, something I'm looking forward to that's coming in the very, very, very near future is choreography for cheer.
she said very few, like very near future.
Listen.
Excuse me, it's still 2 months away.
Listen. I know it's 2 months away, but like it's close, man. I've just
definitely excited.
I've been getting myself hyped for choreography because one of my favorite choreographers is doing our choreography this year. It's Brandon, and I have not had him for like I haven't had him for my own choreography since 2017. So I'm really excited because his choreography is so cute and it's so fun to do. So I'm looking forward to that. But something that's like actually, kind of far off that I'm looking forward to is my birthday, because my next birthday I'll be 16 and I can drive myself places and I don't have to bother people to get rides. So that's something that I'm looking forward to.
I'm also looking forward to the choreo with Brandon. I've had Brandon the past 3 years of cheerleading, and I have all of his choreo every single year. So I'm excited because this year I'll get to say I had Brandon choreography for the past 4 years of my cheer career.
That's wild.
Yeah, definitely crazy. All right. So the next question we have is favorite subject in school.
Am I answering first?
Yes.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Just based off of last school year, since I haven't started this year yet, I start tomorrow. Yikes. My favorite subject was engineering because my teacher was really chill and really fun. Shout out to Mr. Baudelier. But if I had to go, I don't know. Okay, if I had to go based on content, I would probably say Chinese, because I think it's really cool to learn how to write the characters and stuff, and then it's also cool because, I don't know, it's not like you're getting this is gonna sound so stupid, this is gonna sound so dumb, but it's not like you're getting let in on a secret, it's kind of like, but like, it kind of is, because like, this thing that not a lot of people like around know. So I think that it's pretty neat. It's stupid, but yeah.
So just regular like favorite subject, I would have to say like crafts class. No. Yeah. That's kind of my favorite subject based on content, because I got to sit during the school day and just do crafts and mess with a hot glue gun and paint and do something I thoroughly enjoy already, and getting to do it in school was even 10 times better. So a shout out to Miss Yankel. She was my rock last year. She's definitely a teacher I got along with and enjoyed being around the most. She's an amazing teacher and I love her so much. So that's content-wise, but regular-wise, like just off the bat, my favorite class had to have been English. My English teacher, I had her my freshman year, and I love her. She has had all of my family members, except one, as like students. So when I was in there, I would get to talk to her about that and those students. It was just fun. Her name's Mrs. Fair. I love her. She's a great woman, definitely. I enjoyed her class.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, I had a story. You mentioned glue guns, and I had a story.
Oh god.
So
I'm scared.
When I was in 6th grade, so this was 4 years ago, we had to take art class, and one of our projects for art class was it was like, I don't remember what we were making, but we had to use hot glue for it. And I was kind of like, why are you letting 6th graders use hot glue? This is the worst possible decision. But so I had the hot glue gun, and whatever, it was fine. Everything was going great. And then I accidentally brushed my I accidentally hit glue gun with my knuckle. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did, and I got a big glob of hot glue on it. And I didn't know then that you were supposed to let, if that happened, you were supposed to let it dry before you peeled the glue off. So
Oh my god.
listen, I was in 6th grade, okay? I was 11, but I tried to pull it off, and I had a giant mark because it pulled the skin off, and I didn't say anything to the teacher. I kind of just left it, and then when I got home, I put a band-aid on, and that was it.
Oh my god.
I didn't do anything else about it. But anyways, that's my story.
Very, very interesting, Madeline. Oh my god.
Call me that. You didn't even say it right.
Madeline.
Thank you.
Sorry. I was kind of breathing in between you. I'm sorry, I didn't know I wasn't allowed to breathe.
My bad.
So that kind of reminds me, I've been messing with hot glue guns for ever. One year, my sister and I were trying to make Harry Potter wands out of sticks, and I dropped some hot glue. The hot glue gun when it fully closed, so it still came dripping out while I was not pushing the trigger, and it dripped. And I was wearing flip flops, and it fell onto my foot.
Oh my god!
I screamed. That hurt so badly. It was definitely an experience all in itself. Alright, your turn.
My turn. Oh, what do I need to talk about?
What
should I tell a story about?
No, the last question, ding dong.
What last question? We already did favorite school subject. Oh, hobbies?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're not a blonde anymore, but you act like one.
Oh my gosh, you're so mean to me.
I love you.
I love you too. So hobbies. I kind of already talked about this with About Yourself, but I like to read. I know I didn't mention that. I really like reading. Most of the time, nowadays, I just read fan fiction, which is kind of sad, but I can't bring myself to read actual books anymore, so I make do with what I can. So I like reading, I like writing. I know I mentioned that. I rarely ever know what to write about, so a lot of the times it ends up being crappy, half-written stories that get scrapped. But I like writing. It's fun. It doesn't matter if it's crappy poetry or a crappy story or a journal. I just like to write. It's fun. So that's something I like to do. I'm trying to teach myself how to play guitar. It's not really going that well, but I know 4 or 5 chords, and yeah, I'm trying. I'm really trying because I want to be able to play guitar. It seems fun, and I had one in my room, so I was like, why not just teach yourself? I'm probably teaching myself entirely wrong, but it's fine. What else? I really like dancing. Obviously I do all-star cheer, but my favorite part of any routine is always the dance, because you just get to go all out, and just go for it and do whatever you want to do. Like, not whatever you want to do. You have to do your choreography, obviously, but you can just, like, go all out and go for it, and it's so fun. Like, it's so fun, and that's part of the reason I'm so excited for choreo, because Brandon is gonna give us a great dance. I
Always
can already feel it, and he's gonna give us great, like, filler choreo, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's exciting because I like to dance. And tumbling, obviously, that goes hand in hand with All-Star Cheer. Even though I'm not that good at it, it's fun to do flips.
Liar.
Oh my gosh.
She's better than me.
Whatever. Yeah. That's about all that I do. What about you?
Okay, so I have quite a few hobbies because I like experiencing a lot of different things. So obviously, all of the aspects of all-star cheerleading is definitely something I enjoy. It gives me like happiness just doing the dances and tumbling and being around my friends. It's definitely a family that I have grown to love being around. Another one, like I said, is color guard. I have been in color guard for 3 of my 4 high school years. Last year I took a break from color guard due to money type thing, but I'm not going to get into that. So it's definitely, I'm glad to be back for my senior year. I'm definitely happy to see all of my junior friends supporting me and happy that I'm back as well. There are definitely some people I love. Like I said, arts and crafts are definitely something I'm big into. I draw a lot. If you ever see me at like my school or something and I have a piece of paper and a pencil, I will end up doodling something on my paper. It's just what I do. It's who I am. Another thing, like crafts wise, I do a ton of different crafts for fun. Like I can do string art. I want to get into resin because I think that'll be fun. Just every aspect of that. I don't know if I count it as a hobby, but I am a witch. So I have dove myself into like witch work and spells and meditation, grounding, all of that fun stuff that comes with that life, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I like to hang out with Maddy. Oh, baking is something I love. I love to bake brownies, cupcakes, muffins, anything sweet. I'll probably make it. Definitely enjoy digital art as well. Or when we came up with this podcast idea, I was like, I can totally do something on my iPad for it. Like I can show off my artwork every episode, that kind of thing. So it's something I enjoy. Definitely. Those are my main hobbies. Oh, and singing. I sing a lot. I don't think there's a day I don't sing at least 3 songs. So, and being in choir helps me with that. So, it's something I enjoy. I enjoy music and art, definitely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's kind of the fun stuff we talk about.
That's about as much time as we have right now, I think.
Yep.
Do you have anything else that you want to talk about real quick?
Not really.
Okay.
Other than the fact that you call me grandma.
Listen, you are, okay?
I'm
You're
not.
an adult. You're grandma.
Yeah, I guess. Got called mom today.
Yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of the Idiot Juice podcast. And
I know we enjoyed making it.
definitely. Make sure that you subscribe if you liked it and leave a like, and also comment some topics down below for us to talk about.
That you guys like to hear.
Yeah. We hope you enjoyed, and
don't forget to drink your idiot juice.
Don't forget to drink your idiot juice, and have a nice week. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.